All right, let's get started. Still looking for Twitch to come online. There we are. Everybody's online now. Okay. Yesterday we worked with one deck for the entire stream, which that in and of itself is different for me. Such a variety kind of person. Um, okay, so we worked with Death Touch, and I did play some later in the day yesterday. Not a ton though. I didn't get a lot of games in later, and actually lost more off stream than I did on stream, which I did think was very interesting because the changes that we made to this deck um, at the end of the stream I actually thought were really good, and so I played like the first game or two I played after the stream went really well. But then I still managed to pick up some frustrating losses there later. So it didn't run as far as I thought it would. I thought I would have a chance at running it to Diamond before the end of the day, but part of that's because I just didn't play as much as I thought I would either. So we didn't quite make Diamond, but I think it's worth running it a little bit more and seeing if we get there, and then maybe trying something different, just because I'm a variety person. But it's been a good deck. So maybe we'll try the wolves. Maybe the wolves with In Search for Greatness will be a good combo. I may end up crafting two more of those. I do like it. It's different. You do have to have the cards in hand to make it work, but getting to scry is nice too. Right. Got to get the old computer going this morning. That first game usually slows it down just a little bit. And then once we get past the first game, we're usually good to go. So we'll just hang tight for just a second. I don't know. It is being a little abnormally finicky this morning. There we go. Okay, we got colors. Not the best opening hand. I don't have anything early. It's all 3 and 4, but I can scry, and I've got the colors I need, so I'm going to go ahead and keep. It's a little risky not having turn 1, turn 2 plays in hand. We're leaning really heavily on that scry. But we'll see. That bird just got... Did it land or did it get frozen? Oh, it landed. Well, things do get frozen, like that leaf keeps getting frozen going across there. Okay. Well, if I can get it out there. There we go. We'll scry. Don't want that yet. Okay, so warriors. Is this going to be the equipment warrior, or is this going to be based on tokens? I don't know, but 2 1 for 1, that's not bad. There's more warriors. Okay, we're going to pay the 2 life. Go here. We've got to get some blockers down soon, though. And then this one being indestructible is really going to throw a kink in our armor. But just being behind curve here is A huge problem. Gotta get caught up. So luckily, the Hooded Black Fang gives us a little bit of life gain, though not much. Yeah, we need that. Okay. And even though these are indestructible, having that 4 toughness will come in handy. As long as they can't just remove it. Which is a possibility. What's the holdup? Is it really that hard to decide here? I don't know. There we go. Finally. Ooh. So all of these are going to come back with a flying counter on them when they die. Yikes. But we don't have a choice here. Oh, come on, computer. Okay, so let's go questing these for free. And I think we need to go reach. And let's attack. Okay, so we'll have 2 blockers. It looks like these are probably going to get through. Okay. Gosh. Okay. Let's go there. You know what? I'm actually going to go here. Take the 3 in the air. Gosh. Now they're back. I guess I need to consider bringing a board wipe in, maybe. Maybe this deck needs that. I don't know. It was a risky keep. Probably should have mulliganed. Might be in a better spot. Because they got off to such an early start. Okay, this should be a scry. As soon as our opponent passes priority. Come on now. Really? You gotta think that hard? Come on. Okay, so they have to deal damage. Oh, okay. We'll keep that. Okay, but I only have 4. So if I use it, it's gone. So there's... Okay, 3... Okay, but that's going to get sacrificed. if all of these attack, there's 3, 6, 9, 11. I can block 2 of it, or 3 of it. Okay. Let's do this. And then we'll attack, giving us life gain, which won't be much. And then I can block still. Wow. Of course. Well, we had to try. Okay, let's go here and here. But again, I can only block 3. Oh. Okay, but that one's dead now. Wait, but didn't it have protection from black? And then it died? That's weird. Okay, I don't understand how that happened. Gains protection from the color of your choice until the end of turn. That was really strange. I don't understand how that worked. Oh, and now that one's flying. Oh, we had a chance because... Well, we just had a chance, and now we don't. I thought we might squeak by there. I thought we might squeak by there, and of course they would top deck them all. Alright, well, it was a risky keep. It wasn't an awful game, but it was risky, and that's what happens, I guess. Well, I don't know what's going on with the old computer this morning. Alright. Waiting on the server. Here we go. Are we back? Alright, now let's see if I stick to the 2 loss in a row rule that I tend to make for myself. I tend to change out decks if I lose 2 in a row. I might push it to 3 in a row. We'll see. I think I did actually finally lose 2 in a row late yesterday. Went back and forth, win-loss all morning. Ready? Oh, come on, computer. What is going on with it? Okay, Pustakuchen? Okay, so I can never tell if this is somebody in a foreign, non-American country or some Westerner trying to be silly with some of these names. Because for all I know, that could be an honest to goodness I don't know what origin, because I would just be wrong probably. But it's a very non-American origin, very real name. But it could also just as easily be some American or Westerner goofing off, being silly. Oh, I doggone it. I didn't attack. Oops. Okay, there's a little bit more land. Okay, so while I don't have much creature-wise turn 2, turn 3 in the deck, still, by adding Bloodchief's Thirst, at least we can deal with something on board. Like that. So if we draw land, we can play Questing Beast. If we don't draw land, we can go Bloodchief. Wait, like, oh, it's 2 or less without. Wow. Oh, I'm liking that card less and less all the time. That happened to me yesterday, too. It's like, what can I target? Nothing. Well, now it's not as good early turn. Dang it. Never meta. Yes. That would be correct. Oh, speaking of meta, somebody's running Risen Reef, which I don't know. I don't know where I land on is Risen Reef meta because it changes. I think well, but it was at one time. So that's what's cool is watching to see how things come and go. Ruin Crab is meta. I don't think you can get much more meta than Ruin Crab. Yeah, I don't keep up with time very well. Is it not 2019 anymore? I don't know. Zendikar's Royal is definitely not meta. Alright. Let's get rid of that thing. I think I'll just swing that one. Okay. Well, we can get rid of the Royal once we get more land. Oh, now they got 2 of them. Great. Why did I draw so many cards? Oh, Risen Reef, of course. Because, let's see, Risen Reef, if you don't put a land on the battlefield, you put a card in your hand, right? Yeah, that's ridiculous. Now all they need is a Shaya to turn all those into land, and then it's over. I have noticed, I do feel like that's one thing I wish this deck had, and I think I may end up putting it in. Even though it's going to hurt myself, I need something like Ritual of Soot here. No, we didn't put that in yesterday. Yeah. Well, let's see. If we were here... I guess we could go. I guess I don't know. The problem is they're both limited. Um, I do like the exile part. So 0 counts as even. So we wouldn't get rid of Risen Reef that way. But I guess we could get rid of quite a bit. Yeah. Although, is Cry of Carnarium better than Ritual of Soot? I mean, because their restrictions are similar, aren't they? I mean, -2/-2, and 3 CMC are going to cover pretty much the same creatures, I would think, most of the time. Is Cry -2 or... Yeah, isn't it -2/-2? Is only... Oh, okay, I gotcha. It only costs 3. So that does make it better than... I think that does make it better than Ritual of Soot. It might even, at times, push it past the Extinction Event, but not always. Yeah, we need some way to clear the board here. This deck needs it, I think. Because, yeah, I'm done here. Although, there is a part of me that wants to wait and see if this person is crazy enough to mill themselves out. Or if, what does it say? 3 in the black. I'm happy to exile just one creature usually. Yeah. I don't know, it's tough. Okay, how'd they get haste? Oh, this one gives them haste, doesn't it? Elemental tokens get haste. Oh well. That's 2 in a row. I'm beginning to get a little concerned about this Death Touch. Yeah. I think I still have an elemental deck, I think. I don't know. But see, that's what I love about Historic is decks that were meta, like you said, 2019 or whenever, they may break out of the meta. Like, even in Historic, Elemental isn't meta, right? But they don't go away. Like, they stick around. Well, we cut a lot of those 4-drops down to 1 copy, because again, we don't want to create a meta Death Touch deck either. Yes, I will do that. I'm also thinking though about maybe building wolves and food, and maybe we put those together. Yeah, no, the curve was rough, and it's still, I don't know, I still question the curve a little bit. I think I kind of want to bring in more 2-drops, and I really like the Aetherborn Vampire 2-drop. The only problem is the double black can sometimes be a problem on turn 2. Oh, okay. Build, kind of get the inspiration first. I don't know. All right, so let's do this. Let's look at this, and then we can. Yeah, for whatever reason, I did really good on the ladder yesterday. I got to Platinum 1, and then I got to Platinum 1, and now it's starting to fall back. Well, I think we cut this one down to nothing higher. than 4. I think we're down to 4 is the highest, and we cut down a lot of the down to 1. Well, okay, I stand corrected. We do have a couple things. I don't want to cut Casualties of War. I'm willing to cut the Moldervine. I think the thing I like about it is, one, nobody plays it, so it's very off meta, and two, it does synergize with, well, kind of, not really. I don't like it. Never mind. I just talked myself out of it because I looked at it and it's whenever your own stuff dies, so I don't like it anymore. Even, I don't know, even Ronus doesn't feel that great. He's Death Touch. He does come in handy, but still kind of meh. I'm okay keeping one-off copies of those. I'm okay keeping that, and I'm okay. I definitely want to keep those. I actually don't think I like Varagos anymore. It was interesting, but I don't think I like it. Okay, I think I want more 2-drops, and I do think it needs some kind of board wipe. We're going Extinction Event over Cry. The thing I like about Cry is it does have the... It does cost 3. Let me look at it again. Oh, Varagos in combo does make sense. Yeah, that's true. Okay, Cry of Carnarium. All creatures get -2, -2 in the turn. Exile all creatures in graveyards that were put there from the battlefield this turn. If a creature would die this turn, exile it instead. So it kind of cleans the graveyard, but not really. Oh, play both. Yeah, I'd have to cut some more stuff for both, which I could do, but... Actually, I might cut a couple of Blood Chiefs, because even though they're early, they get restrictive very quickly with that 2 or less, and then you gotta wait on 4. And 4 mana in this deck, I'm not crazy about either. Okay, I definitely want to put a couple of these in. Do I want to go more? Yeah. Let's go there and... Oh, it's not typing. Type. Extinction Event. I only got 2 anyway. Let's cut a couple of those. Yeah, I think I'd rather sit with one than not and not need it than need it and not have it. Especially the last few games I've played. I've needed one the last few games I've played. Oh, I don't want to cut those yet. I'm still getting used to them. This has been it's been really good to play with these and kind of figure them out. I like the Scry. So even and last time, was it last game? I think it was the game before last. I had a free questing beast. That's always fun. Yeah, the green. I agree. Green is awkward, and we're still trying to figure out how to chain it. I do agree with that. But I'm still figuring it out. I'm gonna hold off. Okay, I need one more card. And I don't know that I want to go with another one-off, so I'm kind of thinking about adding maybe another Cry. I think I'll do that. Alright, let's run this. Where are you at? 6 and 1/2 dozen. Let's run it. Okay. My computer's been slow this morning. Usually it just is slow the first game I play, and then it runs smooth. Now, it's just having a rough day. I don't know why. Maybe it's Arena. That is possible. Okay. Yeah, this is not good. Mulligan to... Well, this isn't great either, but I'll keep it. Oh, wow. I like this better, but it ain't good. Alright, come on, computer. Graphics are moving slow now. Alright, here we go. Okay, so this is... Yeah. I don't know. The thing is, outside of a food deck, though, I don't know. I feel like it's a little wonky because you got to create your own food to sacrifice for the mana. Yeah. I mean, if you're playing food, I think it works really well. If you're not, I don't know. Oh my goodness! I got my curve card. Okay, so, I mean, Gilded Goose makes sense with food, but it's not a wolf. So I'm thinking ahead to building wolves and what I would do here. Lovestruck Beast is not a wolf. Oh. Mutating. Nice. Now, if you mutate onto a wolf, it's still a wolf. So I could do that. So if I build wolves, food is almost necessary. But I could go. Yeah, I could see me doing mutate. Is that okay? Yeah, let's let that go through. Alright, now let's see. I don't know if it matters. Well, it kind of matters. Let's go here. Let's see, this one cannot attack, so let's hold back there. Okay, so now we put poison counters on. We got rid of a big creature. We're still going to take 4, but we're starting to build up our lifelink. So, not an awful spot. Ooh. The Great Henge. I'm a huge fan of that card. I love that card. Okay, some more mana ramp. Interesting. Let's actually swing first. Okay, so we'll take out the little creature, deal some damage, gain some life. And let's build a board. Okay. Now I just need to gain one more land. Yeah, one more land would really set this off, I think. Oh, now he's getting card draw from the hinge. That's so tough to deal with. Okay. I'm less concerned about the life gain that comes from the hinge, although it's a pretty big deal too. And ultimately more concerned about the card draw. Okay, well that does me no good right now, other than this. Alright. Counters are on. It has to come in tapped because it was tapped. Okay. Okay, so we picked up some life gain. Throw down some more counters, and there's Finn. Again. He's back. From the dead. Not really. I mean, the dead one's still dead. But it's like coming back from the dead in a way. Okay, if we can get one... If Finn stays on the board and we get one creature through, we won. What's this? Turn Timber Symbiosis. Because that's not hard to say. Oh, that's interesting. I would have gone after Finn, I think. Unless he's got some other way to go after Finn. Was that an... I think there was an oops there. Oh. Okay, so this ought to make for an interesting conversation. I've been around Magic for many, many years, but apparently this term showed up while I was on hiatus. Punt. And I've heard it a few times, and I think I would very easily grasp it, but I don't think I've ever heard anybody actually explain it. So since you just used it, let's talk about what we mean by a punt. Because when I think about the word punt, I think about football. When you're just kind of giving up on your chance of getting a first down, so you give the ball back, but it's also a punt is a strategic thing because you're playing field position. So that doesn't sound like a direct analogy to what we're talking about here. There's also, isn't there a small boat called a punt? And I don't think that was a small boat. That sounds more like a fumble. Wouldn't that be a more apt analogy? Maybe you're fumbling into a small boat. And it's very hard to kick a ball in a small boat. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know. No, yeah, no, you didn't make it up. You're having to defend something that's not yours here. That's funny. Yeah, so, okay. I'm trying to, I don't know. It's always interesting when these analogies take off and people run with it, and then before they know it, we don't know if it really makes sense. So you've got okay. So you're making a play that's essentially, I guess, you're kind of giving up, and you're giving it back to your opponent. I mean, is it maybe a way to see if the opponent just does something? So maybe what you're doing is you're not scooping, so you're not giving up, but you're making not the best play to throw it back to your opponent to see if they'll make a mistake, maybe. It's like, but it's like an intentional bad play. So it's not intentional. Is that what we're saying? Because a punt would be intentional. Gosh, this analogy is killing me. Yes, I'm an overthinker. See, to me, if it's not intentional and it's a bad play, then it has to be. If you don't want to call it just a misplay, gosh, that's a fumble. Okay, I feel like this analogy did not come from an American, and that I don't know what that sounds like. I'm just saying this analogy had to have come from somebody who is not referring to American football here, because a punt is strategic. It's got to be maybe. Oh, maybe it's an Australian rules football. They punt in Australian rules football. Maybe that's why I don't understand this, because I'm thinking American football, and there's no way. Yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking food, but it has to be. Of course, I'm overthinking it. That's what I do, and and I don't make any apologies for it. All right. It's a fumble. If you're just dropping the ball, it's a fumble. Uh, that's where I'm at. All right, let's see. Oh, I love ginger brew, but that's not what I'm building. I'm building wolves. This is what we're building. Okay, and then we need to have that. Okay, am I willing to go? Gosh, 6 is so much. I think I like golden egg here because it's also a food. So it's fodder to Wicked Wolf and a card to replace itself. I think what it comes down to is it rolls off the tongue better than fumble in a game. Let's see. Whenever you sacrifice a food, you may pay one. If you do, look at the top 2 cards of your library. You may reveal a permanent card from among them. Put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom. I don't know. It feels kind of expensive because you've got to pay 2 to sacrifice the food and a third to look. But I mean, I do see the value. Why not? It's not going to hurt anything. It is a potential tapped land, but target creature with flying and create a food token. Huh. I don't know if that's good enough. Each player sacrifices 3 creatures. You create 3 food tokens. That doesn't sound like it's going to help me. That sounds like it's going to hurt me. Destroy target creature, create a food token. Oh, that's already there. Feasting Troll King is kind of bomb, if not a thing. Yeah, this has to be on theme. Even if it's a bad deck. Alright. Equipped creature deals combat damage to a creature. Create a food token. Gosh, that's expensive though. Cost 2 and then 3 to equip. Okay, now let's go wolf. Okay, I really like this Fearless Pup, but I don't think there's any way I can make sense of adding red into this deck. You can pay 5 to get 1 wolf. No. Can't be blocked by creature 2 or less. That's okay, but not great. Okay, I love Foretell already, and I can draw a card. So this one makes sense to me. Obviously that makes sense. I like that as well. Yes, I might even craft another Seraph. How many? What have I got? I only got 2 rares. Because I really want to figure this card out. Yeah, I got lost on it last time trying to understand it. It was so wordy. Here's a non-wolf that does fit the theme, but it costs too much, I think. Okay, so let's add 1. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, this is moving us into 3 colors, but I'm kind of okay with that. yeah, because I'd never seen the card before, and I was in one of my clicky moods, which definitely happens. Okay, so I think now we round out the deck with support, and I'm thinking. So we've got some targeted removal, which we might even consider getting rid of. I don't know. I almost feel like we have to have ramp. What about cultivate? Mantle of the Wolf is... Where did it go? That's Theros Beyond Death. Paradise Druid. Yeah, I like Paradise Druid. What about Llanowar Elves? That's... Well, but they don't have hexproof. Wolf Willow Haven. Is that a thing? I don't even know what that is. Oh, yeah, I saw that earlier. Okay, so it costs 2 to give you 1 additional. Okay. The only problem with it is, do we need... I don't know, it's just as good, I guess, as a... let me think. Well, it's okay, so if you play it on turn 2, you're not really getting a benefit till turn 4. Or turn 3, rather. Till turn 3. Which, so basically, at best, on turn 3, you can cast your 4 drops. Which isn't awful, but... I don't know, let's give it a try. I don't think this is going to work out, but oh well. We'll run it and then tweak it later. I don't think it's going to work. And it doesn't have to win a lot, because it's... it's a theme deck that we already know isn't going to win a lot. But I don't even know if I'm going to like it. Cries. Well, no, you're right. We do need to be able to get rid of stuff. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I've only got 1. Well, I guess we'll put the 1 in. Let's go there. Alright, I also need some white. Let's go. What about white and green? Because green is probably more crucial to the deck. There we go. Pathways are good. Oh, I've got the white and black pathway, I think. Yeah, pathways are good, I think. Witch Stalker is the wolf? What is it called? Witch Stalker? Oh, Fierce Witch Stalker. Okay. Okay, let's see. So... Oh, I know what I'm thinking. I might want to go... I was thinking about land. Fatal Passage. Oh, because it's colorless. There it is. Inscription of Abundance. Oh yeah, get those. Okay, let's get out of that. What is Inscription? Yeah, I don't have them. I have Inscription of Ruin. For 3, can destroy target creature. Discard, return target creature, convert a mana cost to it. That doesn't help. Okay, so the land I think is set. I think I'm going to drop down to 2 of those. Let's see. Might drop one of those as well. I don't even count these as being a 4 cost because of Foretell. Okay. I'm going to drop one of those and one of those. Alright, now let's look at Cry. There's that many cards with Cry in it? Let's go 3. Maybe 4. So at the moment, the only thing white is Tolsimir. But we could shift. Oh, that's right. I know what you're talking about, the creature type. And then it destroys everything, or not destroy, but it deals. Oh, and I've got 3 of them. Yeah. Okay. Creatures of the creature type of your choice. Isn't there? I think we talked about this last time, and I was wrong. I kept thinking there was one where it's the opposite. I swear that exists somewhere. Oh, I think it's... Okay, this is the one I kept thinking about. Choose a creature type, creatures that aren't of the chosen type. What am I down to? 2. But I do like it, and it fits in. The thing is, it fits in any tribal deck, and I do tribal a lot. I was looking for this last time. Hey, Phyrexian Dog here, made it to the show. We are totally trying to build something extremely off meta and maybe dysfunctional, but here we are. Okay. Crippling Fear, I think, is a great card, but am I ready to spend my last 2 wild cards on a couple copies, or even just 1 copy? I don't know. Like, it needs to be in this deck, which is so bad about it. Like, it really needs to be here. But I might wait on it. We could make Flying Wolves. For no reason at all. See, I'd almost rather spend a wild card on another Seraph. Let's see. Golden Egg. A little bit of ramp. I don't know. I need to round it out with something else. Or I could just go back up 1 somewhere. I don't know, it looks so bad. I feel like wolves are just so hard to build right now. It's so bad. I almost think I want to go here. It's going to cost me a wild card, but I'm doing it. I think that's the way to round out the deck. Okay. Do I want to take it on the ladder? It's only going to drop me. What have I got to lose? It's my off month anyway, because I was in Mythic last month. So I always have an off month. Although I really thought that Death Touch deck was going to get me... I really thought it was going to get me to Diamond yesterday. And I hit Plat 1 and now I'm going backwards. Okay, so 3 land and I'm keeping this. We can put that in tapped. Golden Egg and then Seraph. Melron. Just playing Dimir maybe? Well, I've got plenty of removal. Here we go. More land. I like that. So far I like it. I might get smothered in land for all I know. No? Oh. That is interesting. Alright, at some point we'll need that. We just don't really need the white yet. So whenever a permanent an opponent controls is put into a graveyard from the battlefield. Alright, we'll go ahead. I almost want to do the ramp now, but let's get a creature on the board first. Okay, removal. I'm sure we're going to see some kind of... Oh no, not removal. Or not yet. It only costs 1. Is this pirates, maybe? Oh, they just village right... And now Fatal Push. Oh. Okay. Well, that was neat. I don't know if it tells me what they're doing or not. You know, I might actually hold off and cycle that. Because I don't need a lot of ramp anymore. I've got this. let's go there. Yeah, let's just go ahead and... Or actually, I'll wait and cycle it. I think I'll cycle that at the end of the turn. Alright. Gutter Bones, okay. I see, so they're sacrificing their own stuff there. Interesting. Alright, let's go. Let's see. Okay, so we can go Garruk next turn. But that's a lot of cards in hand. I think it's just going to get removed if I play it. Maybe we wait and see. Maybe we wait and see what our opponent does. We might not play Garruk even though we can. I don't know. Oh, maybe we do, so we can get rid of that. Gosh, look at all those cards. Okay, yeah. I think we play Garruk so we can -3. Get rid of that flyer. Yeah, we're in such a bad position. I feel like the longer this game goes, the worse off it gets. Okay, let's go ahead and go here. Shuffle it into their library, fine. And they get to scry. Okay. Well, the good news is there's nothing on board. They're going to have to use resources to go after Garruk. I see, and Tolsimir triggers whenever a wolf enters the battlefield. Oh, that's interesting. So we could go Tolsimir first and then bring the wolves in. Interesting. Okay. Fight. Whoa, what was that? Choose target creature, you lose spell at return. This creature dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. Ooh. Oh, that hurt. Okay.
We were born for the hunt.
I've not seen anybody play that, I don't think. So it's an instant return. That's cool. It looks like something you'd see more in a draft deck. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody play that in Constructed. That definitely seems like more of a limited card. But it definitely worked there. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely old school meta. Yeah, this is an interesting deck because they're doing a lot of sacrificing, but then they also just have strong cards like Hostage Taker. It's like no sacrificing going on there, just strong. Oh goodness. Okay, so Carnarium, even if I could cast both of them, still wouldn't kill the Cavalier of Night. That stinks. Okay.
Looks like you're not fit to survive.
Yeah. Okay, resolve. Oh yeah, the extinction event, yeah. Okay, but now we can go try to get rid of that. Put that away. Let's go get, I don't know if it matters. Well, let's get a forest. Oh, am I out of? Oh well. I could have swore I had more basic land than that. I don't have any basic land? Really? Oh, and now my Tolsimir gets played against me. What a bummer. Okay, so that means this is useless too. I could have swore I saw more. Oh well. Let's see. Let's get a creature on board. Yeah, Cry is kind of stuck now. And let's go there. Yeah, isn't that white? Or is there... I know there's a white one that does that. Hey, better late than never. Thanks for joining. We got us a whole party going on here now. Alright. Yeah, this is over. This is so totally over. I mean, yeah, so odd, even, odd. So the hard thing is Extinction Event is still not a full, I guess, is there actually a full-on, I know white has all the good board wipes, and maybe since we've got a little bit of white, we just go white for board wipes. Is that the only way to get a just full-on, straight-up board wipe? Is to go white? I think that's what we're going to have to do. Yeah, Ritual of Soot would still leave a lot on the battlefield because it's three mana cost. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking going white, but that means I'll have to do some more mana fixing if that's the case. Because Doomscar can be played early or late. Oh, Damnation is that available? Is that in Historic? I don't know. I know, isn't that getting printed in Time Spiral? I think that's why I'm thinking of it. Yeah, I don't think I have any Wrath because it's it doesn't come in packs. So I haven't crafted any yet. I want to. But I'm down to one rare wild card. Okay, I don't know if I'm even going to sit here much longer on this game. This is getting kind of just silly. I mean, I guess I got a lot of life gain potential over here. I could kill one creature with that. Oh yeah, Settle the Wreckage is pretty cool. And maybe that's how we make wolves viable, is going there. I don't know. Okay. Oh, well, I guess I'll block. Oh, wow. Return it to the battlefield. Oh, but it's under its owner's control. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oops. And now my Cry of Carnarium will go back. Oh, did they just give the game to me, maybe? They may have just given me the game. Okay, let's make sure okay, move between piles, the top pile face down, and they're going to choose... Okay. 2 less cast, a few casting. So 3/3. I'd almost, I think, rather... Let's show... Okay, so that would be face down. Let's go there. See, I don't mind one removal. I didn't want to give up 2 removals. And this one I can choose what to get rid of. And it costs more. I didn't want to give up the cheap one. See, now they're tapped out. And I can just drop that. Okay. So Cry will get rid of that. Okay, let's go ahead and cast that to draw a card. Go there. Okay. This was, I felt like game over earlier, and now it's not good still. But it's not game over quite yet. I have to get by this flyer is the big thing. Let's see. So let's go in. So if I can, I'm going to deal at least 3 damage this turn. So I'll deal 4 damage this turn. As long as I can keep at least 1 creature that can get through next turn. But see, there's 2 potential blockers plus whatever comes out here. Yeah, unfortunately the eggs are only life gain. Okay, that's probably game over. I think we had a slight chance until that happened. Sure, let's just do one more. We'll do the others later. Oh, I kept forgetting these actually do mana fixing too. Which makes Doomscar
Looks like
even more interesting.
survive.
Oh, I completely forgot about that. I never play with these. Oh, okay. So you gotta pay 5. Wait, I've got 5. Does it gotta be on your turn? Oh, only during your turn. It says it right there. Okay. Yes, okay. So it doesn't necessarily fix the game, but it helps. I mean, all I gotta do is deal 2 more damage. uh, 2 more damage. Somehow. 2 more damage. And that's not all that helpful. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Can I do the other one too? Okay. Okay. Yeah, taking my Garrick is really, really bad. Yeah. I can't believe he took my Garrick. And took my Tolsimir. Took all kinds of stuff. I think that's what's so bad is, like, it's one thing to have to build around somebody else's deck, especially when you're having to consider meta and non-meta. But then when you have to build against your own stuff, it's really wonky. Oh, you think you would have taken the entity and left the removal? I do see. Okay, I think because I have the advantage in life total, I can be a little more patient and try to see if I can build a big enough board. Now I know he can keep. Oh. 3 meter, maybe not. See, the problem here is every turn creating 2 wolves is going to kill me. Cry of Carnarium can deal with them, but then the Dream Eater is going to be tough to deal with. So I got to figure out how to deal with that at some point. Now removal.
You're not scared of dogs, are you?
What is this? Wow. Again, the upside here is I can take some damage, but I've got to also be able to build a board. Actually, with this being tapped, but I can't. If I had a way to do Cry of Carnarium and still have a creature on board, I don't really have that though. Okay. Now, now I think it's probably over. Which I said that earlier, and then things changed a little bit. I mean, I almost walked away earlier, and then things changed, and it's like, oh, maybe I've got a chance, and now I don't. Oh, so this is a way of putting stuff in the graveyard. So yeah, they're really trying to push the recursion. Yeah, I'm not going to block. If it kills me, it kills me. I'm not doing the math either. Perfect. Perfect. I'll take it. And there goes my march backwards. Plat 1, going backwards. It's also hard to justify putting a lot of effort into a jank deck that you know is always going to be limited. Now, if I push myself... Yeah. If I push myself outside of tribal, and I wasn't so stuck on it being wolves, I do think there's a lot of potential in the deck. But I really like the tribal thing. It did go surprising. It was surprisingly well, but there were still some things that I question, I suppose. I don't think I like bacon to pie. Yeah. I'm not against changelings, actually. I think that works just fine. What is out there as far as changeling goes? Just out of curiosity. Is there nothing in white, black, or green? What? Did I spell it wrong? Is there an E in there? Oh, I bet there's an E in there. There we go. Spelling matters. Okay, this one I like. You can cast spells from the top of your library. Which one does this do? Another creature chosen enters battlefield. Put a 1/1 counter on Bloodline Pretender. That could be interesting. I don't remember what this one does either. And if it's a creature, enters with 2 additional 1/1 counters on it and has changeling. Wow, that's a lot of words. Create 2, but that has blue. That I can't get that in there. Battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. So that would give me early turn plays and would kind of helps my... The only other thing is there's no... Well... So Tolsimir is like the only thing that actually... Well, no. Nightpack Ambusher actually does too. I'm trying to think, is there enough push for wolves? Yeah, I like that. You may exile a creature card from your graveyard. If you do, exile target artifact or enchantment. Oh, I like that. Yeah, Maskwood Nexus. You can create more. That's not bad. The first part of it doesn't really matter because they're already the same creature type. I don't know. I actually like these as well. What is this one? Card draw is always good. How much? What do I have as far as uncommons? I've got a few uncommons. Okay, this one is better than this one for sure. So if I were to go there, what would come out? I definitely don't need that many of those. I don't think I need as many of those. Yeah, pies and eggs. I don't know how if I want to take them all out. Let's go there. Now that takes away my targeted removal, but The good thing about Cry of Carnarium is most of my creatures are big enough to not be killed by it unless I have to double it up. But I feel like I still need more removal in general. Oh, I gotta fix my land base too. Alright, let me think about land real quick, and then I'll come back. Let's see. Yeah, well, I'm wondering if I should go forest. Okay, I don't want to see basic forest, though. I want to see what non-basics I have. Oh, I know. Let's do it that way. Oh, that's the only non-basic. That's not right. Oh, let me take that off. So those... I could go snow, but they'll be tapped. Let's try it. Do I have the snow in white? I got lots of those. I don't know if I want that many tap lands. I could go those. Okay. So that kind of fills that out. Because here's the other thing I'm thinking. If I get extra food there, then that helps me justify dropping some of the other things that create food, like the bacon to pie. I'm still leaning towards... I could drop another one of those. I think I still want the breadcrumbs. Is that the trail? Which one are we talking about? Let's see. Okay, what about... I still think I want to... go there. Okay, do you get card draw? Essentially, yes. Okay, but... Okay. If I add Doomscar, we can take one of those away. Okay, let's run without the trail and then come back and consider the trail. I like the... I think I like the trail, but I'm not sold yet. Yeah. I think I'm probably going to run the trail. I just want to run it without first and then get one more feel. I want to get another feel for it without it and then run it with it. I think is what I want to do. Okay. We'll see if this ends up being as crazy as that last one. That last one was pretty crazy. Okay, so those are all going to come in tapped. But we do have ramp. And we do have foretell. I think as weird as this hand is, I'm going to keep it. Okay. It's a weird hand, but let's try it out. Alright, so if we go here, let's go ahead and go white. We can enchant there. Hoping OP has Lotus Field. Oh, this is... I hate control. Alright, let's see. Let's put that away. Okay. So what do they have? What do they got next? Ooh. Aether Spell Bomb. Interesting. Alright, let's go black. Go there. Oh, are we casting into a counter spell? I should have paid attention to that. Maybe not. Okay, we got our land. That's nice. Now what are we getting into? Something's coming at instant speed. Maybe not? Maybe? Okay, returning it to our hand. Alright. Let's see what we got. Huh. That's a flame mechanic. That's interesting. Okay, go back to Seraph. And let's put that away again. And no point in attacking yet. I am thinking targeted removal might have been better. I guess that was the one thing about Bacon to Pie. It was expensive and not very versatile, but it was targeted. I do like that. Oh, that's true. There is a lot of fight. Because Tulsamir, Wicked Wolf, yeah, that's true. When it enters the battlefield? Okay. Good point. Good point. Oh, and you can sacrifice the food at instant speed that way. I see. I see. Got it. Ooh, there's our targeted removal. Wait, are we casting into a counter spell though? Yeah. So, let's see. You know, I've got 2 Wicked Wolves. Let's go Wicked Wolf. Okay, so they didn't counter that. Which makes me think they may still not have a counter. So I think next turn I'm going to go ahead and risk it and throw that down next turn. I'm thinking they probably have... Oh, they don't have a counter. I bet they've got a board wipe. Yeah, I bet they're going to board wipe here. Yep. 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 And I should have held my creatures. Should have held my creatures. Okay, that's alright. Here we go. What have they got now? There's not that many. Okay.
This is drumming. I need them gone. Gone.
Okay.
You cannot run or hide.
So now if they board wipe, we're okay. My guess is I can probably put it back in my hand. Oh, interesting. I'm not sure I really understand what this deck is doing yet. It's got this modal fling. Okay, now we're dealing direct damage.
Something else.
Okay. Let's see. That doesn't help yet. I don't need to fight yet. You know what? Let's go for the damage. Well, they've got something they can still cast. And they're still not casting. So I don't know. There, take some damage. And I'm going to draw a card while we're at it. Okay. I mean, they got plenty of land and plenty of cards. But I just don't know what they're doing. Okay. So we can go there. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, counter. Fine. Well, we have a food with golden egg. Let's put that away. Yeah, it's a food. Oh, they got rid of the mantle. Well.
Watch out. These woods. We are the apex predator.
Okay, so there's Elspeth. So counter spells. Okay. Oh, here we go. Now we're running
with a high chance of me winning.
Planeswalkers. They're also running like 90 some odd, 100 cards in the deck.
I have some bad news for you.
Hey, there's our tapped land. Alright. Let's see. Oh. Let's see. I forgot all about that. We can get rid of that. Okay, now let's attack. I don't want to get rid of too much. Oh, yeah, let's send one that way. And in turn. This is definitely doing better than I thought. The wolves are not doing bad. Okay. Do we have an answer to Ugin? I don't think I do. I don't think I have an answer here.
I didn't like you anyway.
Okay. Well, actually, maybe I do, because 4/4... It has flash, but while they're tapped out, even though it's got flash, well, but they're tapped out. He can only deal it 3 damage. Yeah. So, okay, he can deal 3 damage to it, but he can't counter it, so. Return up to 2 instant sorcerer cards from your graveyard to your hand. Ooh. Yeah, that hurts. So now a Banefire will kill it. Wow. Oh, and he picked up a counter spell too. Okay, but it'll be tapped out next turn as well. So we'll go back here. Okay. So now... Okay. So he can deal me 3 damage there. Okay, it'll get countered, but we'll go there. Okay, there's 2 damage. Oh, it's gonna go 4. Okay, interesting. No block there. Ooh, that hurts.
My flames burn beyond deception.
Yeah, land does not help. Okay. Well, now I definitely don't have an answer to Ugin, and I think that does it. I think that ends the wolves. For a tribal deck that really doesn't have enough support, this isn't bad. It's, you know, it's hanging around. I mean, clearly the better tribes are, you know, goblins, elves, giants right now are a great tribe. So for an extremely under-supported tribe. Wolves, it didn't perform awful. It just wasn't good enough. But that's kind of what I expected. The changelings are nice. Very nice. I might keep adding changelings into the deck to figure out a way to maybe turn it around. Like the changelings might actually turn the whole thing around at some point. I could see that maybe happening. Okay, I guess I got to figure out how to climb back up the ladder today since I dropped myself down. And then maybe whatever I play later today, I'll try out again tomorrow. It's going to be a little while before I hit another draft because I'm saving gems for now. I'll use them at some point. I want to definitely keep enough for the next Mastery Pass, but we've got probably, 2 months before the next Mastery Pass, maybe? I don't know. When does Strixhaven come out? Is it next month? I know you can already pre-order Strixhaven booster boxes, and I'm like, why would you do that? We don't even know what's in them yet. I don't know. But I'm not a booster box person. I guess the people who buy them just buy them no matter what. But all right, guys. It's time to go to work. It's actually well after time to go to work. So appreciate you guys hanging out. It's been a blast. I will catch you